Hi guys, you wouldn't even understand like how long it took me to start recording this video. Like I've been out of the YouTube world for too long. Setting up was like crazy. In here is so hot because, as you know, I live in Jamaica and it's burning up, so I just want to get this video down and out. Okay, today for some reason I felt like doing a story time. Okay, this story time is about the time I got dumped on Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Like,
really, nigga?
who does that? Like, who dumps their girlfriend on Valentine's Day? Like, I just think it's cheap. Maybe they're trying not to buy a present, but I'm not the type who expect a gift on Valentine's Day. It's not a big deal here. So yeah, this happened like a long time ago. I know a lot of persons that's gonna watch my video is gonna maybe try and guess who I'm talking about, but they're gonna get it wrong. Anyway, this was when I was in college. This is my first boyfriend when I was in college, and we were always having this issue because he was the flirty type. I call them the social butterflies. You know, those guys that know everyone and they're like hi, and everyone is all comfortable with them. Well, yeah, he was that type of person. So okay, it got a little windy. Okay, anyway, I remember I think it was my first year in college, or my second year. And we were, yeah, as I was saying, we were having some issues because I just find it uncomfortable when my significant other is like really close to too much persons, and with persons that, as females, you know, when your man is like attracted, or like you have that instinct to say, okay, something is up. Like every female has that, like something is up. That doesn't look like a friendly thing. So we were having this like constant argument over this one specific girl, and he kept saying, oh, she's just a friend and whatever. But I just felt like there was something more. So we were constantly having these arguments about this specific person, and it reached a stage where we hardly spoke. Because every time we talk, it always comes up and there's always an argument. So I remember I was at school, and because we were having no argument, they were having this thing at school where they had a booth and you could buy like gifts for your Valentine. And because we were having this argument, I decided that, okay, I'm gonna buy him one of the baskets and whatever to try, squash the whole argument or the whole feud that we were having. So I remember early in the morning I got to school, I bought it, and I gave him during, I think it was one of my breaks. I gave him during one of our breaks, but I could see like he had this kind of attitude, and I was like, okay, what the hell is up with that? Because I was trying to like really like squash this whole argument that we were having. And after that I was like, okay, cool, I had to go back to class. So I went back to class, and I was in the IT lab at that time, and I got a text message on my phone. He texted me and was like, can you meet me around like it was the lecture room. He was like, can you meet me around the lecture room? I was like, okay. And I went around the lecture room. I remember I was at the computer lab with my friend. I was like, girl, let's see what this nigga has to say. And I went around the lecture room, and he was there, and he was like, Kellyann, I see where we're constantly arguing, and I don't think this is good for a relationship, and the whole speech and whatever. And he's like, I think we need to take a break. So I'm like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
take a break? What exactly do you mean take a break? Like take a break we're dating other people, or take a break we're like we're done? And he's like, let's just take a break. So I was like, this nigga must be crazy. Like, why did he, like, he, first of all, I think that if he had that in mind, he should not have taken my gift. He should not have taken it. He should have had that conversation during the time that I was buying him the gift. Like, I gave him the gift, like, nigga, what? So I was like, you should have, like, told me when I was giving him the gift. Like, it just seemed like mad shady. So I was like, okay. And I just left and went back to the lab, and my friend was like, what was the comment, like, did y'all squash? Because she know that we were having issues. So she's like, did y'all make up and whatever? I'm like, bitch, no, we didn't, we just broke up. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, so did you get back your gift? I'm like, really, girl? Really? So yeah, that was the time I got dumped on Valentine's Day. And you know, the funny thing is, we got back together like maybe it was maybe like a month later or a couple weeks later, but I don't know, we're always breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together. It was, our relationship was crazy. Oh yeah, it was. But yeah, so that's the end of my story time when I got dumped on Valentine's Day. So sad. So sad. When it happened, like, I don't know if I was sad. I can't remember if I was sad, because as I said, we kept breaking up and getting back together. But when it happened, I can clearly remember when I went back to the lab with my friend, I was like, okay. And I didn't really have any reaction to it. Maybe it's because we were constantly arguing. I don't know. And I was like, okay, done with this. But yeah, now looking back, it's like mad funny. Like, this nigga took my gift and then dumped me on Valentine's Day. That shit is crazy. But yeah, well, that's my little story. I hope you guys had a laugh at my expense, and I'll be making more videos from now. I won't be so lazy, because if you look, the last time I made a video was in 2015, I believe. It was like a year ago or something. It's been a minute, but I'm gonna start making my YouTube videos, hopefully. I don't chicken out again. Hopefully this video actually comes out good and I decide to what do I say? I decide to actually put it on my YouTube video platform. So thanks guys.